Well, we saw some decent soaking rainfall across the area. First time in almost a month. Look at Morehead City coming in about 2/3 of an inch of rainfall. Ocracoke over an inch of rain. Then it really kind of tapered off as you went inland here. New Bern about 2/10 of an inch of rain. Same thing for Greenville, about 1/3 of an inch of rain for Jacksonville. No clouds whatsoever over Greenville for us this afternoon. Nothing but sunny skies is what we've got going on as we get out the door this afternoon. Upper 50s, low 60s out there. A little bit of that northeasterly wind, a little stronger along the coastal areas for us here, but not a cloud to be seen in the sky. Again, much different than what we did see over this past weekend. So as we go on through the day today, we'll see maybe a couple more degrees from where we are right now, getting those temperatures into the low, couple mid 60s for us here, running just slightly below average. And those breezy conditions along the coast, those will start to abate as we head on through the evening hours here. Overnight tonight, clear skies for the most part. Some high level clouds will start to work in here late tonight, but those winds will go light across the inland areas, and we're right down in those same numbers where we saw this morning, into the mid 30s for inland spots. And looking at those temperatures, even colder at the beaches than we were. Probably only upper 40s and low 50s there. Not much in the way of cloud cover across the northern part of the United States, as we are looking at a high pressure sitting right here in the mid-Mississippi Valley. But further down to the south, in the lower part of the Mississippi Valley, we've got a wave of low pressure starting to develop here. Now, this is going to eventually be our next weather maker. Typical wave of low pressure you normally see during El Nino seasons along the Gulf Coast here, and that's bringing some much needed rainfall. They've had some places in Louisiana and Alabama that have gone 200 straight days without seeing any measurable rainfall, which is very unusual when you consider the tropical season was in part of that time period there. But it does look like that's going to be a very slow moving system along the Gulf Coast. For us, those high pressures are going to be dominating our weather the next couple days, but we will start to get some of those high level clouds from that system here along the Gulf starting to stream into the neighborhood, especially as we go through later Wednesday and especially Thursday. Now, how this plays out for the weekend, there is some debate how this unfolds. Does the low pressure just go across Florida and stay out into the Atlantic, or do we get a little low pressure coming up out of the Bahamas, in which case that will give us a slightly better chance of some rainfall? So those details of the potential of another rainy weekend still need to be worked out for us here, but definitely going to be looking at a warming trend out ahead of that system, and then back down to at or below normal temperatures on the back side of it. But either way, we are going to be staying mainly at or just slightly below average temperature wise for us here as we go through the next 7 days, with, again, unfortunately, this upcoming weekend, maybe another chance of some rain.